I wish I had have told me, I wish I had have known that you were just so lonely. I always thought that you were cold.
Hey, this is Benny Elder and you're listening to Fraser Coast Fm with Tracy and the Big D. I released a new single 2 weeks ago called Dear Dad. It's about the feelings of longing and despair for people no longer in our lives, and also generational parenting patterns that often occur or that we pass down. I wrote it from the perspective of my father and the relationship that he had with his dad, who passed away quite young. So yeah, it was sort of written for my dad. I wrote it a couple of years ago now when I was living at the Gap in Brisbane. I went for a walk with my dad one afternoon and he was telling me about this story and how he thought his dad was so cold to him and he never really got to have an adult relationship with him because he passed away when my dad was about 18 or 19, but he moved out when he was 18. And he never spoke to him after he moved out and then he passed. Then finding out years later, and actually only just recently, so 50 years almost after he passed, that his dad was struggling with depression, anxiety and other things, and kind of reconciling with the fact that his father, the behaviours that he saw were sort of surface level and he wasn't obviously able to see through to the deeper meaning of why he may have seemed cold. And it gave him a little bit of, I think, peace knowing that his dad did love him and he was just struggling with his own stuff. You can find all of my music on Spotify, iTunes, all streaming services, YouTube. I've got an album out. This is the third single of my second album. And yeah, I'd love to know what you think of this one. Feel free to message me on any social media platform. And yeah, cool. See ya.
I don't blame you, son, you weren't the problem. So many things left undone. How do I say more than just hello, dear son?